Our bodies are given life in the midst of nothingness. Existing where there is nothing is the meaning of the phrase, form is emptiness. That all things are provided for by nothingness is the meaning of the phrase, emptiness is form. One should not think that these are two separate things.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
Oh, hello, Charlie. What's new today? Oh, same old thing, I guess. Here's a paper if you want it, Dad. Good. I was wondering where that doggone kid was. Where's Mom, Jeannie?
Starting supper. I'm going to help her as soon as I finish this algebra problem.
Oh, Jenny, you know what it says here? They're going to take out all our phones and put in them kind with dials on them.
Oh, Gramps, that's yummy. Does it say how soon?
A few weeks, I guess.
That'll be just super.
Oh, pshaw.
What did you say, Gramps?
I said, oh, pshaw. As soon as a man gets used to one thing, by golly, somebody wants to take it away from him. As soon as a man gets used to one thing, by golly, somebody wants to take it away from him.
Gramps, who's had that old phone since? Well, I bet since Daddy was a boy. He ought to be glad to have modern telephones.
Oh, shucks. You young'uns are never satisfied these days. You young'uns are never satisfied these days. More worried about being modern than they are over the 3 square meals.
Call me.
I'm going to call up Ed Huckster there and find out what he thinks about all this business.
Dial your number. Go ahead.
Give me 344J. Thank you kindly.
Don't talk too long, Gramps. Supper will be ready in a few minutes.
Never.
Our bodies are given
He
life
looked like
in the
Patrick
midst of
Duffy, the
nothingness.
actor.
Well, I just want to double check.
Existing where
It
there
is
is
Patrick
nothing
Duffy.
is the meaning of the phrase, form is emptiness.
Aquaman?
That all things are provided for by nothingness is the meaning of the phrase, emptiness is form. One should
He's
not
also
think
on
that
Dallas.
these are two
And he
separate
lives
things.
down there?
Hello, Ed? I say, is this Ed Hochstetter talking? Huh? Well, get along close to your phone. Ain't gonna bite you, Ed. What say? Can't you hear me?
I told you I was here.
I gotta get his autograph.
I was talking about airplanes,
Oh,
skywriting,
he cool.
Don't blow it, because, it's Patrick Duffy.
doing all
Our
kinds
bodies are
of
given
tricks.
life in the midst of nothingness. Existing where there is nothing is the meaning of the phrase, form is
Only one
emptiness.
Patrick Duffy.
You know,
That all
I know how to act
things
around
are
famous
provided
people.
for by
Yeah.
nothingness is the
Hey,
meaning
man.
of the phrase, emptiness is
I
form.
miss you, bro.
Yeah, I
One
miss
should
you
not
too.
think that these are two
Hey, why am I
separate
talking
things.
to you?
Let me break it down for you, man. This whole thing was not my doing.
How was it not your doing? I mean, you took down my family portrait.
When you freaked out the second time in your underwear,
Right over town? Sure, I can see it from the front porch. By Grammy, I knew that'd make all them eavesdroppers hang up and run outside. Ollie, you ain't changed a bit. That's pretty slick of you getting them off the line so we can hear better.
How'd you do that? Ask me. How'd you get inside my house? You invited me. It is not my custom to go where I'm not wanted.
Yeah, for the last 3 years, Patrick Duffy's been a big part of our lives.
I gotta get his autograph.
Yeah, only approach.
Wow.
Push him at lunch.
It's a hell of a big
Otherwise,
bet
he's
you
like an
killed there.
angry badger.
All right, I'll be cool.
Don't blow it, because, you know, it's Patrick Duffy.
Parker weighs about 300 pounds.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because I didn't even know it was bear hunting season.
Duffy.
You know how I know how
What
to
are you, a
act
game
around
warden?
famous people.
Some kind of fed or something.
Hey, man.
Nah.
I miss
I
you, bro.
was, you know, I'm just
Yeah, I miss
asking,
you too.
know, just asking.
Hey, why am I
I'll
talking
tell
to
you.
you?
Let me break it down for you, man.
You see, there aren't too many of
This whole
these
thing was not.
big black fuckers left around here.
Mm.
So when you get a good clear shot at it, sure as hell take it.
Give
That's
me
why you
back
should.
my phone.
There's not that many left.
I don't think I understand your question.
You know, there ain't all that many colored people around here neither. Maybe you ought to get back in your fancy car and go about your own business.
Yeah. Maybe you're right.
Parent-teachers meeting.
I guess we'll have to figure on going then. Can I go too, Daddy?
You won't have to, Jeannie. You're going to talk at a meeting in the school assembly for you kids. You'll hear about it then.
Oh, you hit my knee.
Hey, what's going on here?
You know, in ancient cultures, bears were considered equal with men.
This ain't no ancient culture here, mister.
Sometimes it is.
It's been a pleasure talking to you.
And then what? Then survival. Who has the ability to survive? That's the game. Survival. And you can't wait for it to happen, can you?
Hey, what's going on here? You can't even talk. When is that supper I was going to be late for?
Oh, you're just in time.
We're talking about going to a meeting, Dad. The telephone company wants to tell us all about this new dial service.
Meeting tonight? Can't go.
What about the city of the day after tomorrow? Say the year 2000. I think it will be completely different. In fact, it may not even exist at all. These things will make possible a world in which we can be in instant contact with each other wherever we may be. Particularly the transistor with each other wherever we may be. Each other wherever we may be. Wherever we may be. Wherever we may be.
Right? It won't be for some time yet.
Wherever we may be, where we can contact our friends anywhere on Earth, even if we don't know their actual physical location. It will be possible in that age, perhaps only 50 years from now, for a man to conduct his business from Tahiti or Bali just as well as he could from London. In fact, if it proves worthwhile, almost any executive skill, any administrative skill, even any physical skill.
It won't be long now until your no dial telephones are ready to serve you. And I know you're as glad as I am that we're going to have an as up-to-date telephone system here as any in America. Now, most of you are acquainted with what a dial telephone looks like because nearly all of the installations have been made in your homes. But lots of other work has been going on around town too, as you probably noticed.
Dial your number. Dial your number. Go ahead.
I am perfectly serious when I suggest that one day
The wiring that runs to your homes has been checked. New pole lines have been put up. And new cable has been pulled into place. Things were happening behind the scenes, too.
I am perfectly serious when I suggest.
In fact, the planning and the work on your new dial system has been underway for some time. A good many months ago, our engineers drew up the plans for the new equipment. It was built to these specifications in Western Electric's factories. dial system. But each community has its own telephone needs. And our equipment must be built to fit those needs. Not only for today, but for years to come. Sometimes
You may have brain surgeons in Edinburgh operating on patients in New Zealand.
We try to have them harmonize with the surroundings.
When that time comes, the whole world will shrunk to a point, and the traditional role of the city as a meeting place for men will cease to make any sense. In fact, men will no longer commute.
But every time we're out here, they're all over us like the fucking Gestapo. Like we're in some fucking foreign country or something. My friend here is real sick, but we gotta get him to the hospital.
What happened to your arm?
I'm fine, officer. It's my friend here. I gotta get him to the hospital.
License and registration, please.
Look, we don't have time, lady.
Don't push me, mister. I'm not in the mood. Remain inside the vehicle. What's the situation here, sir?
Let's get the fuck out of here, Louis.
They will communicate. They won't have to travel for business anymore. They'll only travel for pleasure. They'll only travel for pleasure. They'll only travel for pleasure.
Jesus, man. You just iced a woman, you know that?
You know what you are, Louis? You're a fucking male chauvinist pig.
What do you mean I'm a male chauvinist pig? He just shot a broad.
A cop? You just shot a cop. They want to be equal. They made her equal.
To demonstrate how to make a call with your dial telephone. But right now, I want you to listen to a man who has been working on the job of getting dial service ready for use.